Hello, I was wondering if you can help me, please. One of my trollers has just called one of my trollers online has just called your department tonight, asking to speak to an officer, and I've actually got it. I'm not being funny, darling. I've had to record it because I've actually got a crime reference number from Humberside Police, and in conjunction with Bedfordshire Police and my housing officer, because this guy is just constantly calling me a pig nonce. He keeps harassing me, trying to get my housing officer's number. He even rung them up a few days ago, and it concerned one of the members of staff so much that my housing officer actually come out to me to say, look, what's going on? And now that she knows what's going on, she's actually been in contact with the police herself to try and get him located and arrested. This guy is just constantly stalking me, and he's just literally called you guys up a few minutes ago asking for that particular officer. Could you just make him be aware that that was actually one of my trollers, please? I've actually had the backup of Humberside Police to record it. I've had to record it as evidence.
No, okay, so when he called us, did he record it, or?
I don't know about him, but I've recorded it, yes. I've actually got it here. I used to be on the PS3 many years ago, the PlayStation 3. Yeah. What it was, me and my partner were doing an adult sort of like live stream, yeah. And it was basically like, I pretended to do like, how can I say, you can go to the adult, have you ever heard of Ann Summers?
Yeah.
Well, you can actually buy like the adult sort of games you get, like jokes and all that. Oh, yeah. Well, there was one called the fake Mr. Pooh. And back in those days, it was like a type of powder. You mix water with it, and you shape it out to how you want it. But then once it sets, you have your fun for half an hour, then you've got to throw it away because you can't remould it again. Right. It's one use and one use only. Yeah. Well, people took it the wrong way and actually thought that I actually did the real thing. That's how real it looked. And ever since then, they've got me on video for that. And basically, I've done some stupid things, mostly political videos back in the day on my PS3, which the Bedfordshire Police are already aware of anyway. I actually did time for that as well. Anyway, cut a long story short, this particular guy is involved with a lot of trollers and known hackers that like edit and clip people's videos and things like that. Say for example I said to you, it's going to be a nice lovely day tomorrow. Although what they do, they then record hundreds of hours of random people's conversations, and then they'll make it sound as though I'm saying to you it's going to be a lovely effing day tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? And it is my voice saying something like that, but it's not how it was when I said it at the time. If you know what I mean. It's called clipping. No, he's actually dealing with my case concerning a different troller, but that one's actually been dealt with now. It's actually been sorted out now. But it's just, this guy is just constantly stalking me. And we've even got, me and some friends and family of mine that live abroad on the PS4 network have got evidence against him saying that he's doing everything he can to get me off the network. It's just ridiculous. You actually hear me in my live streams saying, Rich, go away, leave me alone, or you're going to end up in serious trouble. Yeah. And then he says, well, I can say what I like, when I like, how I like. I can talk about you any way I like in my live streams. You've been told not to listen to my live streams, rah, 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 rah. No, that's not the case actually, because what happens is, I'm live streaming, but someone that I know can actually hear them. Yes, I can hear him, but I'm not actually watching him. So, yeah, and this is just ridiculous. The guy sings about me and all that. It is just absolutely ridiculous. And I mean, I've actually got in fact, it got so bad, he actually don't believe me, this troller, but I actually went to Lime Street a few days ago and actually sent the evidence to you guys. If you look it up, you'll find it's actually been sent to Chimes or something, and you'll see for yourself that I've actually sent 2 discs in with all the evidence about 2 or 3 days ago off my mobile phone, and my partner that was there as a witness. But yeah, I mean, this guy is constantly stalking me. But he actually rung my housing association, which I've put down on the disc as evidence of him actually trying to say to him, oh, I've got loads of spiders in my house, I've been threatening people with them. And what he didn't realise, this was his downfall. He didn't know the woman who it was, but I did. It was actually, my auntie actually works there.
Right.
And basically when this woman, I didn't let on at the time, but when this woman said, oh, who is our client that you're talking about, please, and his address, he said, Mr. And it actually concerned her quite so much that when she finished the phone call, she went straight to my housing officer, and now she's having a meeting at some point with one of your head police officers to try and get this guy located and arrested for harassment and the Miscommunications Act. Oh, this has been going on for months. Yeah, it's live streaming from PlayStation 4. All my live streams are recorded and everything as evidence. I have to. You know, so it's just ridiculous. I've even got the evidence is even there. He said he's going to do, him and his troller mates are going to do everything they can to try and get me off the network. You know, I mean, the guy is live streaming now, and it comes up, and if you look on his live stream, but the trouble is you've got to be quick because he deletes them. Rich normal space of normal space Hull, and he's got a picture of the old 50s TV show like that looks like a monkey man. I don't mean to sound offish or anything, I'm not trying to be racist, but it's like, you know, like the effects they use on the Third Planet of the Apes or whatever they call it, that type of film. But back in the 60s and 70s it was the series like the Japanese martial arts where they're like humans but cross monkeys, and it will say GTFO on his avatar. And his latest video is called I'm the Anti-Nonce Missile. And if you've got a pen there, I'll give you the link. Something else I've got to give you, involving those videos on my PS3. I've actually got all my criminal records here from a company called Acro. So I've got nothing to hide, darling. I may be an arsonist in the past, I may be a stupid idiot, and I may have done dumb things in the past. But that's something I'm not. Here we go. I'm not proud of what I've done in the past. But at the end of the day, you know, it happened and I regret it, and it will never happen again. As I've been told, the laws have changed now. Your criminal records, although they're spent and you can't get in trouble for them, they are always on your criminal record for life. What I'm going to do now is ask to have his system, to ask him to be taken offline now. Yeah, if possible, yeah. Could you ask the department if they can do that, please? Yeah, if they can try and get his system taken down. Yeah, okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye, bye-bye. There we go. Now I'm going to have your system taken offline. You thought I was joking, you thought I was bullshitting, you thought I was lying. No, I'm not lying now. So, all the videos... Oh, and by the way, she's got a lovely pair of breasts for a 13-year-old girl. They already know about all that, mate. I've already told Humberside Police that. Oh, and by the way, I've got something to show you, mate. You're going to like this. She's got a lovely pair of breasts for a 13-year-old girl. Look. Look at that. Booby. Richard Hole, mate. Look. This is the closest you're ever going to get to a pair of real boobies. Ah. Yeah? There you go, mate. Look at that, mate. Look at that. Marshmallow boobies, mate. Ah. Yeah, 'cause that's the closest you're ever going to get to, mate.